The man was lost. He had been walking for hours, and the trees all looked the same. He was starting to get scared. He had never been in the woods alone before, and he didn't know what to do. He sat down on a rock and tried to calm down. He took a few deep breaths and told himself that everything was going to be okay. He just needed to find his way back to the trail. He stood up and started walking again. He kept an eye out for any landmarks that he might recognize, but everything looked unfamiliar. He was starting to lose hope. Just when he was about to give up, he saw a light in the distance. He ran towards it, and soon he came to a clearing. In the middle of the clearing was a small cabin. The man knocked on the door, and a kind old woman answered. She invited him inside and gave him some food and water. The man told her how he had gotten lost, and she offered to help him find his way back to the trail. The next morning, the old woman led the man back to the trail. He thanked her for her help, and he promised to be more careful in the future. The man walked for a few more hours, and eventually he found his way back to his car. He was so relieved to be safe. He learned a valuable lesson that day. Always be prepared when you go hiking in the woods. The moral of the story is that it is important to be prepared when you go into the wilderness. Always let someone know where you're going and when you expect to be back. Bring food, water, and a map. And most importantly, be aware of your surroundings.